At the close of the Second World War, aviation was at a crossroads. The thunder of piston engines was fading, and the scream of the jet was the sound of the future. But how to harness this new power for a new kind of conflict? The Cold War. America needed a strategic bomber that could fly higher and faster than any enemy fighter, a deterrent built for the atomic age. The answer began with captured German research on a revolutionary concept: the swept-back wing. In 1947, from the Boeing factories, came an aircraft that was not just an evolution, but a complete reimagining of what a large aircraft could be. This was the Boeing B-47 Stratojet. This restored footage from its development and testing shows a machine that was pure science fiction to the eyes of the 1940s. The Stratojet was a breathtaking gamble. It featured a radical 35-degree swept wing, an idea that had never been applied to such a massive aircraft. And instead of burying its 6 powerful General Electric J-47 jet engines in the wing root, Boeing engineers hung them in pods below the wing. This single design choice proved so efficient and so sound that it set the standard for nearly every jetliner that followed, from the Boeing 707 to the airliners of today. This was a bomber that flew like a fighter. In fact, it was so fast, it could outrun many of the frontline jet fighters of its day. This created a new challenge: how to escort a bomber that was faster than its escorts. The B-47 was a demanding and hot aircraft to fly. Its sleek design meant it had very high landing speeds, making a tail-mounted braking parachute a standard, essential piece of equipment for every single landing. And for takeoff, especially when fully loaded, the B-47 often required a spectacular and violent boost from rocket-assisted takeoff bottles, known as RATO, just to get its wheels off the ground. With a crew of just 3, pilot, co-pilot and navigator, seated in a fighter-style tandem cockpit, the B-47 was a new breed of weapon. For a decade, it was the backbone of the Strategic Air Command, America's primary nuclear deterrent. It was the plane that defined the first, most tense decade of the Cold War, and the aircraft that truly taught the world how to fly in the jet age.